Stranger Things 5 is coming out. I freaking love Stranger Things. I love the story. I love the spookiness. Granted, I don't like horror movies, so there's some parts I'm a little on. But I'm excited for it. What do you think? Are you excited for it as well?
I've never seen Stranger Things.
Really?
Never seen Stranger Things. I think I watched the first 3 episodes and I turned it off. It wasn't anything that I was interested in.
That happens a lot. People like watch the first 3 episodes and then just like, nah.
But you know better than me, so you can talk about it more. Are there any characters or anything that are going to get killed off that you think are probably going to get killed off, or is there anything that's going to change?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Duffer Brothers, great directors, by the way, who wrote, directed, and done everything with Stranger Things, they have a tendency of killing off the fan favorites. Now, it's the last season.
Why is that, though? Is that like they actually do that?
They always bring someone into the season, make you love them, or a season or 2, and then boom, Demogorgon eats their heads off, or boom, they get shot by the Russians, or
the Russians. Okay.
Yeah, the KGG.
No way.
But I feel like they're gonna do that with a lot of characters, especially with like characters like Hopper and Steve that everyone loves. I don't think they're gonna kill off the main characters. Like, I think one of the kids is gonna die. I don't know who. I think Lucas or Dustin, one of those 2. But they always love killing off the fan favorites. For example, last season they killed Eddie at the very end of the show. You know, everyone loved Eddie. Everyone was on their side for Eddie because, you know, he was being convicted of murdering all these people. In reality, it was Vecna, and then he had no way of proving himself before he got killed. But this is my hot take, and I know you haven't seen it, but this is my hot take. The Duffer Brothers have said in the past, and I quote, actually, sorry, I don't quote this, but they have said in the past that no one truly dies in the Upside Down. Now, my hot take is that we're going to kind of go back to seeing what happened in season 3 when the Mind Flayer took over Billy's body. Now, we never saw Eddie's body after when he died in the Upside Down. So my theory is that the Mind Flayer is going to take over his body, and he's going to become like a secret spy like Will was in season 2 to know where the characters are in season 4 to try and help the Mind Flayer for the epic final battle war.
So is this Mind Flayer in the Upside Down?
Yeah, the Mind Flayer is pretty much like the thing that kind of controls the Upside Down. It's a little hard to explain.
So
how do I even explain the Mind Flayer?
What does it do?
It's just there. Of course it's not a good thing. Like the Mind Flayer is like what kind of controls the Upside Down. Like I don't even know how to explain the Mind Flayer. It's just something that kind of just takes over you.
So it just takes over your mind.
Essentially. That's why it's called the Mind Flayer. But they kind of link you to the Upside Down.
But what are these people spying on, though?
So
you're talking about your spies. I'm over here thinking horror movie.
Yeah. So pretty much in season 2, the Mind Flayer took over the main character's Will's body. At the same time, you have these portals opening throughout the world of Hawkins. And since the Mind Flayer is in Will, he was using him as a spy to know where all these characters are at to try and close the portals. So pretty much whenever Will would open his eyes and see, hey, I'm in my house, he will send all these Demogorgons, all these Demo Dogs over to their house to try and kill all these characters.
Really?
Yeah. So
this guy's a bad guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why is he for the Upside Down?
It's not even like a guy. It's like a
creature.
It's like particles.
So he's a being.
Yes, essentially.
Like a spirit.
Yeah, a being. Yeah.
Oh, why is he called Will? Was he a human?
No, Will's the main character. It's the Mind Flayer.
Oh, the Mind Flayer is an actual spirit.
Yeah, it's not like it's in the shape of a monster, but it's like a bunch of little particles.
So that's your hot take.
Yeah, I think that Eddie is gonna come back. We think he's gonna be good, but he's gonna be a spy like Will in season 2 was, because they never said that anyone truly dies in the Upside Down, and blinking out, that no one truly dies in the Upside Down, and we never saw his body at the very end of the movie. I guess it's a movie. The last episode was 2.5 hours long.
Oh snap! You ever seen those memes of the Michael Bay Transformers song where it's like, what and it's like the meme is like when they teach the characters gonna come back and they have like the hand dead and the hand just goes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's what it almost sounds like. But I just got schooled on Stranger Things stuff because I have no knowledge of this show.
Yeah, I gotta tell you off camera because I'm blanking right now. A better explanation of the Mind Flayer, or if you guys have a good explanation of the Mind Flayer, go right ahead. I don't know how to explain the Mind Flayer. Of course, it's based off of Dungeons and Dragons as well.
Actually, Stranger Things is based off of Dungeons and Dragons.
All the upside down characters, Vecna is like the Master Lord of Dungeons and Dragons. The Mind Flayer is like the top being of Dungeons and Dragons. Demogorgons is like the monsters, but then they created Demodogs because they're dog versions of Demogorgons.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's all D&D.
Did you ever see the
D&D movie?
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. God.
Hey, us both, bro. Us both.
The Dungeons and Dragons movie.
I've been wanting to watch it, but I kind of
It's a fun movie.
It's
a fun movie. Yeah, it's a different take. I just like the world. The world was cool. I don't remember the story at all, but the world I remember the world being cool.